Yeah, hey guys. What are kind of the feelings like just going back to Memphis this week and going back to that stadium?
Man, it's feeling good going back to Memphis. We're pretty familiar with Memphis. As you guys know, we played there not too long ago, not well, been a minute ago now, but playing there in the Liberty Bowl. So we're pretty familiar going back.
Yeah, I'm excited to go back. They got a really nice away locker room, so that's always nice as a player, just being able to know where you're gonna be staying at and not being like surprised when you get into a nasty locker room. But theirs is really nice, so that'll be a nice little thing for us to arrive to. And we're familiar with the stands and the construction and all that, so we're excited to be back.
Yeah, I mean, is there any difference of kind of playing in that bowl style? It seems a little bit different.
No, I wouldn't say it's different at all.
It's still 100 yards and ball is ball. So, the crowd's going to be there. I know the Hog fans are going to be there, so not much is going to change.
And for both of you, what do you guys kind of remember about that game? What kind of sticks out?
Man, it was super electric. And then playing in Memphis, I didn't know there was a lot of Hawk fans that were going to show up at that game, but since so close, it almost feels like a home game as well. So.
Yeah, I remember just being there. That was like my first true time being at a bowl game where, it felt like a home game, like Larry said. I mean, I just remember the whole ARP side was completely packed out, and I'm expecting the same thing Saturday. So I'm excited to see all the Hog fans again out there.
Yeah, Fernando, for you, just to briefly go back to Ole Miss, I mean, when you guys had that hot start, and then you got put on that 4th and 2, I mean, were you wanting to go for it there?
Uh, Not really. I have that's the one where Scott we ended up kicking it, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that was the right call. We have a really good kicker. Scott's been money all practice, and we just put him in a tough spot early. And I think at the end of the day, everybody in that locker room has ultimate faith that if we're kicking it, I mean, shoot, it could be 60 yards. We'll still put Scott out there because he's that good of a kicker. And the ball just didn't hit off the foot the way he wanted it to. But I know next Saturday we could throw him back out there, and he's hitting that for sure.
And then Coach Pittman was talking about their defense, saying it was exotic, maybe confusing. I mean, what have you seen from film on it?
Yeah, it's definitely it's gonna be a fun one to learn. But good thing about it is we came in yesterday, Monday, and Mateos and Petrino already had a plan for us. And so that makes it a lot easier for us players being able to watch the film throughout the week and being like, all right, this is our pass pro plan, this is our run game plan. And so for them to have that to us Monday makes our job a lot easier and then just makes our whole week easier because we're just trying to fine tune everything now.
And then last one for me, for you, Larry. Coach Pittman was saying that a lot of players love Kanai. I mean, how was it kind of when he went down? How was it to see that, and how has it sort of been since maybe bringing guys together, kind of whatever that may be?
It's always tough, no matter who the brother is. It's definitely tough seeing your brother go down, because play a physical game, you never want to see that at all. But it was definitely good to see him get up. He's doing good as well right now. So.
Trey, go ahead.
Yeah, Larry, I know you guys didn't live up to your expectations on Saturday, and Coach Pittman talked a little bit about not doing so much like check into check and all that stuff and just letting you guys play. Just curious about what your thoughts are on why things didn't go the way you guys planned and what's being done to correct it this week.
This week we're gonna get back to the basics. Just communicating and just going out there playing our fast nosed football that we know.
Yeah, Fernando, I kind of the opposite for you. I'm sure there was some confirmation for you guys that you guys are doing right. But I'm sure there are also things that you picked out that maybe that you feel like y'all need to improve on. Just your, I guess, thoughts on the way the offensive line played, and then where the areas that you feel that you can improve moving forward.
Yeah, I think we came out firing. Obviously, we didn't get that first drive. We didn't get what we wanted out of it. But then I feel like we played a pretty complete game leading up into that third quarter, and then that's kind of where the drop off came. And we put ourselves in a lot of second and longs, which I felt like we were at a lot last year. And so I think just being able to play a complete game is what we got to focus on now. We know we could score, but it's doing it all game. And our standard is, we're gonna be the number one offense in the country, and we're going to score every time we're out there. And we didn't execute that last Saturday, and so we didn't live up to our standard. And so I think we all know what we had to do, and we're back at work today and trying to get it fixed.
What's your thoughts on just having Talon back there, and I guess maybe a sense that he could do anything at any time, and also for you, Larry, does that take any pressure off the defense, feeling like you have an offense and a quarterback that can put up a lot of points?
Yeah, it's a true blessing. I'm extremely grateful for Talon. He makes the offensive line job really easy because obviously he could scramble. But then a lot of things that people don't see is just kind of his knowledge of the game right now and just the way he commands the game and controls it. Compared to last year, there was times where, offensive line maybe didn't pick up the things that we maybe should have seen, but now Talon's, seeing it and he's calling it out for us and he's making our jobs a heck of a lot easier because he knows what's going on and he's playing the game inside the game. And so it's a true blessing to have him back there. And he's one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. So, I mean, I have nothing to complain about.
Not one of the best. He is the best quarterback in
Yeah.
the nation right now. But it definitely makes our job on defense a lot easier too as well. Because you kind of when our offense is putting up a lot of points like that, it kind of puts the opposing team offense in like a panic mode. So when we're putting up points like that, man, it definitely helps us out a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Tom, go ahead.
Y'all don't have to worry about how y'all are looking, man. I mean, look how scruffy some of us are. Look at fitted hair. Um, no,
Look at your hair, Tom.
I know, I know. Hey, Larry, the Memphis offensive attack, good RPO game quarterback. What do you make of what you're going to see on Saturday?
Man, they have a great run game. It's not too complex. They don't try to be too complex with their run game. They're super simple with their run game, but what they do, they're very great at what they do. So, we definitely got to stop that run game.
What do y'all have to correct the most from last Saturday?
Um, just getting back to the basics, just going out there playing with my guys again.
Fernando, the Memphis defense, they play some drop, deep, three deep, and they'll drop eight sometimes. What do you make of what they're doing?
Yeah, they have a very complex defensive scheme, and they like to move a lot. And so I think, like I said earlier in one of the earlier questions, is we got a really good game plan and we got it early, and that just helps us out as players, just being confident because now we have 5 days to practice this game plan instead of sometimes we maybe get a game plan on Wednesday and we have 3 days to kind of perfect it, but we got 5 days to really lock in and. I feel really good about what we're going to do against them. And yeah, it's complex defense, but we're ready for it.
Sam Pittman was telling us last week it's hard to beat a team that's unbeaten, and that applied to both you guys and Ole Miss last week. But now with Memphis, how scrappy do you feel like these guys are going to be, and how tough at home? Fernando.
Yeah, no, they're an extremely tough team. I think everybody's respecting the locker room, uh, and they're at home too. Like this is their Super Bowl, and me and Larry have both been in this situation, being that Group of Five school, playing, whether it be SEC or Power Four. It's everything. That's what you have circled on the calendar. That's what you're looking forward to. That's your money game. And so these guys are going to come out fighting, but I think we have a lot of people in the locker room that realize that, and we are an older group, so I think we're going to handle it just fine, and we're going to go out there and play hog ball. And at the end of the day, we play our game. Nobody can beat us.
Your thoughts, Larry?
I really just say what Fernando said. We play in the SEC. It don't matter if a team is undefeated, they haven't won any games. We got to go out there and play that dog fight, no matter what week it is. So we're just looking forward to our next opponent.
I should have looked this up. Did Jacksonville State play Memphis while you were there?
No, sir, we didn't.
Okay. Well, and just finally, what's the locker room been like after the Ole Miss game? How have y'all come back together, Larry?
We never fell apart.
Good enough. Fernando, what's the response been on the offensive side of the ball?
We're hungry, man. Like I said, our standard was not achieved last Saturday, and so we're just trying to get back to work and achieve that standard this Saturday.
Thanks.
Jackson, you want to jump in?
Yeah, so Fernando, I know obviously it'd been really nice to finish it off with a win, but last year when y'all played Ole Miss, I think you gave up like 8, 9 sacks. This year, zero, from that offensive line. Just how good was it to go up against an FCC defensive line and put forth the type of performance the five of you guys did?
It feels really good. I mean, there was some stuff in the run game that we wish that we had back. But like you said, man, just protecting Talon, that's a huge point of emphasis coming into this season. And it started off with Caden Killer, man, just getting us in the right spots. He's been money all season, and I'm extremely grateful to have him as our center. And then our two edges with E. Harris and Corey Robinson. Those guys are nails out there, and they have things locked down on the edge. And so, obviously we didn't get the outcome we wanted, but after the game we came together and we really had like a very sentimental kind of talk to each other, just how much fun we're having. And, obviously it wasn't the outcome we wanted, but we just love playing together. And so it just kind of reassured me, it's one loss, but this is going to be a heck of a lot of fun this season. And, this is just the beginning to greatness to come with this offensive line group.
That little talk y'all had, is that something like you or a Marion or anybody like organizes? Does it happen naturally? Can you kind of just like walk me through that?
Yeah, no, it was just right at the end of the game. Kittler brought us all together, being the center. It brought us into the huddle, and he just was like, man, he put his arms around us, and we all put our arms around each other, and just like, man, we're having so much damn fun playing this game, and I'm extremely grateful for all you guys. And we all gave our 2 cents of, how much gratitude we have for each other and how much fun we're having out there. And so it's a true blessing to be able to play with this group and for it to be my last year and this be the group that I finish off with.
Appreciate you sharing that with us, man. For you, 3 games now at left guard. I know you had the entire off season, but now that you've been in some live action, how do you think the switch is going? Is it kind of living up to your expectations, maybe of maximizing your ability?
Yeah, I'm loving it. There's still obviously a lot to learn. I mean, practice is practice, but game reps they're priceless, man. And so there's a lot of learning I've been taking in from the first 3 games, and there's still a lot of things I need to fix. And so yeah, I'd say I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. I feel like it's really complimented me, and it feels like it's complimented the team really well. And so I'm just grateful for what it's done for me and what it's done for the offensive line.
Any 1 or 2 ways that immediately come to mind of how it specifically complements you?
Yeah, just being able to play in the run, being aggressive, and then also just my knowledge of the offense from last year, being able to sometimes help out Kittler with different looks, and so yeah, I think those were kind of the 2 things that I feel like have really helped me and helped out the team.
Larry, I know you guys want Kanai back as soon as possible, but Sam said up in the air for this week. But if he does have to sit, Jaheim's the guy that started a bunch of games for you guys last year. What's that like to have a guy that is going to be maybe a new starter, a backup coming in that has that experience? Is there a little bit added trust from y'all in the secondary?
Oh man, it's like he's not there's no drop off at all. He played a lot of games with us last year. We have a lot of communication and chemistry with each other. So it's going to be definitely good to have him out there.
What like when you think about Saturday night and that fourth quarter where you guys get the stop and to get the 3 and out there, and then you hold them to a field goal when Kanai gets hurt. Were there any moments or anything specific that you can like point to y'all did right on those 2 possessions?
No, there's nothing in particular I can point out.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, Larry, just to follow up on that, I mean, Sam was saying that Jaheim would be the first guy, and then Keyshawn would be after him. Is that kind of how it's been shaken out the last few days in practice?
Yeah, it's been shaking out like that. We've been getting a lot of getting a lot of reps with both of those guys. And both of those guys actually look very good. Can't wait to see them on Saturday.
And I know that Jaheim made some starts last year, obviously, but what is it about him that gives you the confidence that he'll be able to sort of jump right in and pick up right where it left off?
Like I said, I started a lot of games with him last year. So we already had that connection and that chemistry and that communication. So we're just picking up right where we left off.